Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this chair yoga session. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes for other people to join in. So I'll be just putting myself on mute. Kindly bear with me.
Madam, I have a question. Can I ask one? Can I ask a question before the session starts? It is very important.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Ma'am, a lot of my friends are interested in your chair yoga. I've shared it with so many people, but it was a very short notice. Can I get a recording and I pass it on to them?
Yes, sir. We will be recording this session, and it will be on our YouTube channel also. So you'll be able to share it with them.
So how would I find that channel, ma'am?
We will share with you, sir, in the chat, and we'll also send you on WhatsApp, sir.
That's great, ma'am. Some of them are IAS officers. They're sitting all the day on the chair, and they keep asking me about yoga, exercise, and supplements. So it will be very useful for them. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Definitely. So, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm Archana Sharma, and I'm the founder of Samvedna Care. Samvedna Care is an organization which works in mental and physical well-being of older adults. We have been around for almost 10 years now. We work extensively in mental health of older adults as well as illnesses like dementia and neurodegenerative disorders, caregiver stress, caregiver counseling. We also work with corporates, and this particular session is actually for professionals who are all the time sitting on their chairs for almost 8 hours a day, and without any movement. So this we have organized this ahead of the yoga day so that we are all motivated to start our yoga regime by next month. So today's session is for professionals in work environment or anybody who has long sitting hours. It could be anyone with a desk job. And I have with me a very distinguished gentle yoga, chair yoga expert, Jyoti Nanda. She is certified from the Ananda Institute. And Jyoti has been working with Samvedna for the past many years, educating us about the benefits of yoga and especially chair yoga, gentle yoga. And she has lots of tons and tons of years of experience behind her. And she was also in the corporate world before she got into this whole domain of well-being and yoga. So my request today for all of us to get energy for this program is that you please switch on your camera so that we can all see how you're following what Jyoti is going to be instructing us. So it'll be really great if you can all switch on your cameras and keep yourself on mute. If there are any questions, you may type them in the chat window. We have lots of questions from our participants today, and we'll try to take up all of them. And this meeting is getting recorded, so it's also being live streamed on LinkedIn. So if you have friends who would like to see it on LinkedIn, they are most welcome to do that. So Jyoti, welcome once again, and thank you so much for accepting to do this session today for us. And I will now hand it over to you, Jyoti, and we'll let you know if there are people who have questions or if there are anything we need your attention.
Yeah. Thank you, Archana. Thank you so much for inviting me. And I have really been lucky that I've been associated with Samvedna for the last 8 or 10 years. And so let's begin. Namaste, everyone. I am Jyoti Nanda, and I have had a lot of experience in the corporate world, but I chose to take to yoga in 2016. And after I did my teacher's training in yoga, I found chair yoga or gentle yoga. And I did my training from the US. And after that, I have been taking classes for senior citizens and also not so senior, those people who cannot get on the mat. So basically, chair yoga is nothing but adaptation of yoga postures or asanas on a chair with the help of a chair. So people who cannot get on the mat, who are sitting on their chairs, working on computers throughout the day, and also anybody else who is at home and even has 10 minutes of time can take out those 10 minutes, sit on a chair, you can be watching TV, you can be doing anything, and you can do these adapted postures. So we will begin today's session. So before I begin, I would just like to say that our body is like a temple. And throughout our day, we hardly pay even 5 minutes of attention, pure attention to our body. So today, my intention for this class is that we allow ourselves to give that little bit of time, that 15, 20 minutes, where we are only concentrating on our body, because the body is there and we are there. And while we cannot control what's happening inside our body, that depends on our lifestyle, on what we eat, on the stress levels, on our jobs. But there are three things that we can very well take care of. One is your joints, second is your bones, and third are your muscles. So if these three things you can, dedicate 15 minutes to every day, you will have a much better life as you age. So that's the only thing that we need to take care of. Of course, there is lifestyle, there is what we eat, but bones, muscles, and joints, three things. So today's focus is going to be on these three things. So before I begin, I would like everybody to just relax in their chairs. You can stretch your legs out. You can just put your arms or your hands in your lap and just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. And just pay attention to the different parts of your body. Let go of all the stresses of the day. Let's dedicate these 15, 20 minutes, this half an hour to our body. Take deep breaths from your nose. And now that you have relaxed a little, let's set an intention for today's class. The intention can be anything, can be gratitude for our bodies, can be gratitude for our life, can be gratitude for whatever is around us, for our jobs, for our colleagues, gratitude for anything. Let's be grateful. There are many things that we can be grateful for. So just set an intention that for the rest of this day, we are going to do everything with a feeling of gratitude. And now take your right hand or your right palm and place it on your belly. Keeping your eyes closed, just take a deep breath and feel your belly expanding. So let's inhale. And exhale. So as you inhale, your belly should expand, and as you exhale, your belly should contract. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Once again, inhale. and exhale. One last time, inhale and exhale. So place your hand back on your thighs. Very gently open your eyes. Bring your hands in Anjali Mudra or the Namaste position, and we will chant Om 3 times before we begin our class. So you can chant in your mind, in your heart. Open your eyes and namaste everyone, and thank you for this opportunity to take this class. So first we will just work on our joints, and people who are working, the whole day they're sitting on their chairs. So very important to work our joints. So we have 8 most important places where we have our joints. We have our neck, then we have our shoulders. Of course, we have smaller joints also in our elbows and our fingers. Then the other load-bearing joint is our hip, your knee, and your ankle. So the most important 4 positions that we must pay attention to: the neck, then our hips, our knees, and our ankles. So we will start with the neck. So sit straight. Try and sit a little away from the back of your chair. So you can come slightly forward and keep your legs parallel to each other, feet flat on the floor. If you are wearing your sandals or shoes or whatever, it's okay. If you can remove them, very good, but it's fine. So, and now keep your chin also parallel to the floor. It should either be like pointing upwards or down. Your chin should be parallel, your thighs should be parallel. And now inhale. As you inhale, turn your neck to the right. Exhale back to center. Inhale, left. Exhale back to center. Once more. Inhale and right. Very important to breathe. Exhale back to center. Inhale, left. And exhale back to center. And now inhale and very gently take your neck up. Very gently. Exhale back to center. Inhale down. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Come back to center. Inhale. And back. Exhale back to center. And inhale down. And exhale back to center. Now, for people who work a lot on the computer, this is a very good exercise. Just place your right thumb on the space between your collarbone and your neck, your right thumb of your opposite hand, and take the other hand and place it on this. So both your palms are on the clavicle. And now inhale and look at your right shoulder and feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. Keep breathing. And now look down at the floor and take it towards the. You will feel a stretch on both the left and the right sides of the neck. Once again, come down and look over your right shoulder. And come back to sit. And now we repeat it on the other side. Take your opposite thumb, place it on the clavicle, the other palm, and now look down. Come down and take your full neck to the right side. Once more, down. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck and the sides of it. And come back. And now interlace your fingers and place this at the back of your neck. Make a cushion for your neck and just look up at the ceiling. Remember to breathe once more. Inhale and exhale. Now we will do the left and right neck bends. So inhale and turn your neck to the right. Feel the stretch on the left side. Come back to center and to the. If you have any issue with your neck, then you can also place your opposite palm on your ears and you will feel an even better stretch on the right side. Come back, remove your hand, take your right hand up, come back, put it on your left ear. Feel a stretch on this side. Once more, come up, remove your arm, take your left hand up, place it on the right ear, and give it a gentle stretch. Come up. Now sit straight. So now we have worked on these muscles. Let's do one more exercise for our necks. It is known as yes, no, and maybe. These are three very important movements that we do with our neck. So yes, we all know how we say yes. So it is up and down. Let's do it 3 times. No, again we know how we do no. So no is left to right. And maybe, which is shayad. So it's neck to the right, neck to the neck to the right, neck to the left. And now gently give yourself a nice hug. And now we do one rotation. So very often we rotate with our head like this. But many times what happens, it makes you feel a little giddy. Instead of that, you should rotate your head like the hands of a clock. So what you have to do is look up at 12, then 3, then 6, then 9, and back to 12. Once more, 12, 3, 9. Now reverse. 9, 6, 3, and 12. Once more, 9, 6, 3. So that is all that we need to do for our neck. And I'd like to once again stress that it is not important whether we do 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 80 minutes. What matters is consistency. Even if you do 15 minutes or 10 minutes every day, but regularly, it will have a much greater impact than doing a 60-minute class twice a week. So consistency is key. Okay, now we come to our shoulders. So shoulder, the best exercise, especially since we are sitting on a chair and don't have too much space to move our arms. You just do shoulder rotations. Right, left. You can keep your palms in on your thighs, right, and left. Now reverse, back and front. Left, back, and front. Left, back, and front. Left, back, and front. And now after this, we do something known as goddess. So you take lift both your arms. This should be parallel to your upper arm, should be parallel to the floor. And you just bring your arms down. Parallel, now your palms are facing the floor. It's a very good exercise. If you close your eyes, you can feel your shoulder blades. Once more, up and push it back. Open up your chest and down. Once more, up and down. And now we do something known as the drape. Take both your palms and take your palms out. Bring it up. Once more, down. Move your arms and 2. You can feel your shoulder blades, 3. And come back. And now, if you have space, another good exercise are any of the swimming strokes. Best exercise for the shoulders are the swimming strokes. So you just take your arm back, front, back, and front. Now the left side, back and front, back and front. Now give your shoulders, give yourself a nice hug. And we will move to our arms and our fingers. Very important. Maximum bones of our body are in our hands and our feet, especially the small bones. So, because we work so much on the computer, what you have to do is the blood has to rush into your fingers. So just bring your hands out. Now, bring out your palms, facing forward, and from your wrists up and down, up and down, 3 and down, 4, and now interlace your fingers and give yourself a nice push. Bring your hands between your arms, feel the stretch. And now we do, this is known as an eye strain buster, means it really relieves the stress in your eyes. So what you have to do is, take your right hand up, your fingers are folded and only your thumb is out. Now you have to keep looking at the thumb and keep opening the fingers as you take your arm to the right. So index finger out, left finger out, middle finger out, third finger out, and pinky out. And now, as you bring your arm, you have to bring in the fingers. Little finger in, second finger in, middle finger in, index finger in, and thumb. Once more, index out, middle out, third out, and fourth out. Reverse, little finger, second finger, middle finger, index, and thumb. And you have to keep looking at your fingers. Now this, the index, the middle, the third, and the little finger. Little finger in, middle finger in, index in, and the thumb. And we'll do it one more time. Index, second, third, and pinky. Pinky in, second in, third in, fourth in, and thumb. Now just place your palms like this. Your arms are parallel to the floor. Just take out your palms. And now we will work on our hips. So for the hips, sit back in your chairs. You can hold the sides of the chairs, lift your right leg up and rotate. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now reverse. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, reverse, 2, 3, 4. Our hips are ball and socket joints, so very important to rotate the hips. So even if you're standing, you can do it standing as well. Even if you're standing, you're taking a break, you can just stand next to a chair and lift your leg and just rotate your hips. Very important. We are using the chair, so I will sit on the chair and show. And now we will do legs up and arms up. Legs up, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down, 6, and down. Now we'll do opposite. So I lift my left arm and my right leg. Now, so opposite. 4, 5, 6, 7. And now what we do is, we'll just come a little forward in your chairs. Lift your right leg, bring both your arms under it. So, and go up. Now the other side. 3, 4, 5, 6, up, 7, up, 8. Now just relax. Just take a couple of deep breaths. And now bring your right leg on your left thigh. And taking both your hands, bring up your knee towards your chest and press it down. Up, 3, and down. 4, and down. Now the other side, and you will always see that one of your legs is more flexible than the other. So again, interlace your hands, bring it under the knee, now, and down. And as you inhale, you bring your knee up. As you exhale, you bring your knee down. 3, and down. 4, and down. And now we do something known as windshield wipers, very good for the hips as well as for the knees. So we create some distance between our legs. We hold the whole side of the chair. And now we shift a little. Bring your knee pointing towards the floor. So, and then so you can see these are like the wipers of a car. So you are moving. Excellent exercise for the hips, especially for people who are sitting for hours on a chair. So your knee is pointing towards the floor. Now the other side. Once more, and come back. Sit quietly. Just see what's happening in your body. You have exercised your neck, you have exercised your shoulders, your hips. And you would notice that even in chair yoga, a little bit, you have felt that your breathing has fastened a little. It's become a little fast. Take a couple of deep breaths. And now we come to our ankles. So you sit back in your chair and all you have to do is lift both your legs and rotate your ankles. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now point your feet and point and flex. Point and flex. Point the foot away from you and bring it towards you. Away from you and away from you, towards you, away, point and flex. Point and bring your flex. So we have exercised almost all the joints of our body. Now we just sit still for a couple of seconds, close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, and we'll do about 5 or 6 asanas, modified asanas on the chair. So we will first begin with a Garudasana, which is the eagle pose, but on the chair. You can do it standing, but sometimes you may not have the place to stand or there are too many people. So just come forward in your chair. Bring your right leg over your left. And now bring your right hand up and take your left hand up. If you have an issue, you can even place both your arms on your shoulders. So I'll repeat it. Right leg goes up over the left foot. And you bring your right hand up and you take your left hand. The eagle pose, and just close your eyes. It's an excellent asana for shoulders, elbows, the arms, and the back. Just breathe. And very gently uncurl your arms and breathe. And we repeat it on the other side. Left over the, bring your left hand up and take your right. Close your eyes. Feel the pull in your shoulders, your arms, the elbows. Uncurl your arms. Open your eyes. And now what we do is, we will do a twist. Now the spine is considered to be the motherboard of the body, right? All our computers. If there is no motherboard, no computer can, right? So similarly, we have to really look after our spine. And how many of us actually pay any attention to the spine throughout our day? So what we have to do, spine loves twists. So any kind of twist. Simplest twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana asana, which we can do on the chair. Take your right hand, place it on your left thigh, and take your right hand back. Or you can just gently hold the arm of the chair and turn. Remember that your shoulders should be at level. It shouldn't be like this or like this. Try and keep it level. Not important how much you twist. And gently, with every breath, inhale and look back. Once more, inhale and look. You can use your right hand to give you support. It is very good for the internal organs of the abdominal area. And now very gently, first bring your neck, your arms. Now we repeat it on the other side. Left hand on your right thigh, and your right hand goes back. Right? And now, with every breath, look back. So inhale and look back. You can even hold this. You can hold the back of your chair. Inhale, back, inhale. Stay there. Close your eyes. Visualize a happy spine. And very gently, first bring your neck back, arm back, back. Now we do a forward fold. Again, our body is made to move in front, to move back, sideways. So we should incorporate all these movements in our daily routine. So just spread your feet about 2 feet apart. Place both your palms on your thighs. And keep a straight back, very straight. And now with every breath, you have to come down. A forward fold, Paschimottanasana. So inhale, and as we exhale, come down. If anybody has any issues of glaucoma or sinus, best to stay here. For all the others who have no such issue, you can keep breathing, exhaling, and just relax. And now slowly take your hands down, bring it between your feet, and bring your head back. This is a forward fold. Blood is rushing into our brains, which is very good. Keep breathing. Very gently. come up. Nothing should be done with a jerk, very, very gently. After every forward fold, you have to do a counter, which is a backward bend. So take both your palms behind you. Just give yourself a gentle backward stretch. Okay. Keep breathing. And now we do a little bit of cardio. So we do the chakki piece now, which is a very, very good exercise for the abdomen. And not only that, only one thing you should be careful that you shouldn't have eaten food when you do this. Actually, for yoga, there should be at least a gap of 2 hours. So what you have to do is you come forward and you take your right hand and go to the left, just like the chakki, and you can use both your hands, interlace your hands. 3. Please don't forget to breathe. And now reverse. 1, 2, 3. And if you do this exercise 20 times a day, you will actually feel a difference in your abdominal area. Excellent exercise for toning this part of the body and also very good for massaging the organs of the abdominal area. And now we will do a stretch. Extremely important for the body because what happens is this is how we sit generally on a chair. So what is happening is we are compressing our body, we are compressing our lungs, our abdominal organs. Very important that after every half an hour you have to stretch. So just take both your arms up, join your hands, and bend to the right. Come back to center, bend to the left. Come back to center once more. Right, center, center. And not pulling the rope. So, right hand, imaginary rope is being pulled. Right, right, right. So these are stretches. You can do it anywhere. You can, if you're walking about, you can do just a gentle stretch. And also, a very important thing is that linear movements are very good, like walking. But our bodies are made to move in all directions. So one very good exercise is the Trikonasana on the chair. So what you have to do, come slightly forward, okay? And now take your right hand, place it on your left ankle, just above your head, right? And take your left hand up. And look at your left hand, the Trikonasana or the triangle. Keep breathing. Come back. And we repeat it on the other side. Take your left hand, place it on your right ankle. Take your right hand up and look up at your right. Look up. Come up. So we have done a forward fold, we have done backward, we have done a standing pose, but modified the eagle pose. And now we will do a Ardh Matsyendrasana. Sorry, half Surya Namaskar. So you can do Surya Namaskar on the chair.
Can't hear you, Jyoti.
And down, left knee up. And so this is the half Surya Namaskar. Again, inhale.
We are losing your voice, Jyoti. We can't hear you.
Inhale. Exhale.
We can't hear you, Jyoti.
We will just do.
Voice is breaking.
Yeah. So we will do 3 rounds of Anulom Vilom. Hold both nostrils and exhale right. Inhale right. Hold both nostrils and exhale left. Inhale left. Hold and exhale right. Inhale right. Hold and exhale left. Third round. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Inhale left. Hold and exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale. Very gently bring your hand back to your thighs. Feel the effects of the pranayama. In summers, especially in summers of Delhi, this is the best pranayama. We should avoid doing Kapalbhati or Bhastrika because they are heat producing. So they're very good for winters or for rest of the year. But in this kind of heat, please avoid Bhastrika and Kapalbhati unless you are a professional yoga teacher or who has been doing yoga for many years. Now we do a very cooling breath. It is known as Sitali. It's a very, very cooling breath, very good for this this time of the year. So what you have to do is you have to roll your tongue. So what you do is you bring both the edges of the tongue together, you roll it, and it is behind, just behind your lips. And you breathe from that slightly open mouth. So we'll do it once and then we'll do it later. So just roll your tongue and now breathe. You will see, you will actually feel the cool air in your mouth. So let's try it. So we roll our tongue and now breathe. And close your mouth. And just visualize that cold breath, that cool breath going to your brain, to the rest of your body. Let's try it once more. Roll your tongue just behind your lips. Close your mouth. And exhale. Feel the breath moving throughout your body. Once more. Roll your tongue. Exhale. Now, very gently close your eyes. Just relax in your chair. It's very important to relax after yoga. So you can stretch your legs. You can, if you have a nice comfortable chair, you can just put your head on the back of your chair. Or you can, if you have a table, you can even take both your arms and just put your head either sideways and the table. So whatever is comfortable. Close your eyes. Stretch your legs forward. Keep your arms loose. Take a deep breath and exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Now let's start relaxing the body. This is modified Shavasana. And keep all your attention focused on the parts that I'm mentioning. So relax your toes, your feet, your ankle. Relax your calves, your knees, your thighs. Keep breathing. Relax your hips and all your pelvic organs. Relax your abdomen, your chest. Relax your palms, your fingers, your wrists. Relax your forearm, your upper arm, and your shoulders. Relax your neck. And relax all the facial features, your chin, your lips, your cheeks, your nose, your eyes, your forehead. Relax. Keep breathing. And just stay there for a minute. With full attention focused on our body. Keep your eyes closed.
We can't hear you, Jyoti. Jyoti, we can't hear you.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free of disease. May all beings see what is good and auspicious, and may no one suffer. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And now very gently rub your hands together, generate some heat, some prana, which is our life force, and place it on our face. Keep your eyes closed. And now very gently open your eyes. Open your hands. Namaste. So hope you like the class. If there are any questions, open to take.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic,
Yes,
Jyoti.
ma'am.
Fantastic. Yeah. Does anyone?
Jyoti, ma'am, can I have?
Can you please raise your hand? May I know who's? Hello.
Yes.
Can you please raise your hand?
Can I speak?
Yes.
I'm raising my hand. Can I speak?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Jyoti, ma'am,
Anji,
you did it so beautifully in 2 by 2 feet, what I did in 8 by 8 feet today with my yoga teacher.
thank you so much.
You managed it so well. I'm so happy. I'm blessed that I attended this class. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing that. Any other questions? Anybody would like to ask anything? I have a few questions, Jyoti, which participants have sent to me ahead of time. So there is a particular question on tingling sensation in the feet and numbing due to long sitting hours.
Yeah.
So what would you advise for them?
So a very good exercise for that is use a tennis ball
Okay.
and keep it under your feet and just keep moving the tennis ball. You know, keep it at the center of your of the sole of your foot, but without shoes, and just keep moving your feet on the floor with friction. Means it should use the floor as friction, and then you keep moving the ball below your feet. That is one exercise. The other one is before you go to bed. This I would say is for everyone because I've been doing it. Not only does it promote very good sleep, but it was an integral part of all our Ayurvedic treatments. So what you have to do is you can use oil, you can use any special oil for the feet, or you can use ghee. You just take a little bit, rub it on the center, in the center of your foot. And if it dirties your bed sheet, what I do is I have kept some socks which I wear for this. After some time I remove. So you nicely massage your feet because this is where the fascia of the body meets, which is like that net which covers all our organs. Very important to massage this part of the body, just maybe for a minute every night, the soles of your feet with oil, cream, oil. The idea is to just massage that area and loosen the fascia, which joins over there. The fascia joins at the sole of the feet. So that's a good exercise. And of course, like I said, or you can even use a towel. Take a towel, place it on the floor, and then just move your foot forward and back. These three things would help.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. There's another question on how do you strengthen your knees while sitting for long hours?
So I'm a living example of how I treated my knee. So I do something known as a figure of 8. So you use your, I had a very bad left knee because of prolonged sitting in the back seat of the car, going to office to Delhi, 1.5 hours going, 1.5 hours coming. So I would sit like this. So my whole body used to be out of alignment. This is where, so our body has to be in alignment the way it has been made by God. So we sit like this. So what is happening? My whole knee has gone to the other side, and the hips are on the other side, opposite. So it's not in alignment. It will create problems either in your hips or your knees. So create figure of 8 and you put it on the patella or the kneecap and you make a figure of 8. And actually pressure, not just softly. So figure of 8 one side, figure of 8 the other side. So like an infinity sign. So it's like a line down 8. So this way and that. The other exercise is walk backwards. At least 5 minutes in the day, we must walk backward. It will save your knees. So you just walk backwards for about 5 minutes. You can read about it even on Google or anywhere. Walking backwards will save your knees. 5 minutes a day. So this also I have incorporated in my daily routine, because with age and with a little bit of misuse, and you have to become aware. Awareness is the key to solving our body's problems. So if we are having a problem, just see if your body is out of alignment. So figure of 8 and walking back. These two, I would say, are very, very beneficial. And of course, the baby sit, no crossing of legs. We all do it. It's a big temptation, but we should avoid sitting with crossed legs.
Right.
Anything else?
Yeah, so one last question. There are actually a lot of questions, but sitting on the desk and working on the computer for a long time, you get this tingling pain in your from your palms, from your fingers, which goes all the way up to your neck, And so what is a good exercise for that? Like, I think you did mention.
So one is actually I'm forgetting the name of that the bar. So you use a tennis, any ball which has a little bit of elasticity. So what you do is even this works.
Okay.
Just squeezing a ball in your palms. This also works. This works. Pressing your palms towards your face and then away from your face. This works. Any exercise actually will work. Idea is to work the muscles and the bones of the body. And weights, of course, I would say weights is very, very critical as we grow old, very important. So even if you have a bottle, say this is a little small, but if you have a half-liter bottle, if you just, raise your arms left, right, in front, that also exercises. So for senior citizens, I use these small bottles and keep pressing it. This works very well. So you press all the muscles of your, and of course, what you eat is very important, because we hardly use the sun anyway. We cannot absorb vitamin D from the sun directly, but from the food. But our food, I don't think has enough vitamin D, so we have to take supplements. Supplements work, especially vitamin D, vitamin B12. These two are very, very important. And of course, you have to exercise. You have to exercise your fingers. You have to rotate your wrists, both the sides. You have to flex your fingers, your hands. I would say any movement will benefit. You don't need a teacher. Whatever you feel like, just moving, walking up and down, back, front, moving the legs up and down, sideways. All movement is beneficial. The idea is movement is key to our well-being.
Great. Great. Thank you so much, Jyoti. Today we had a wonderful
I
session.
can always take questions. You can send me questions. I can send you replies, which you can share with your whoever has.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. And you also have some very popular videos on our YouTube channel. So you
Would love to see that video channel link, ma'am.
yes, so you can actually follow us on YouTube at samvednacare.com YouTube channel. And there are some excellent videos by Jyoti ma'am.
Samvednacare.com, right? Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, yes.
samvednacare.com.
Right.
And if I type on YouTube, I will
Yes, you will be able to see the YouTube channel. Yes. So,
thank you so much.
thank you so much. And there's a feedback form which I have put in the chat window. I will request you all to kindly please do take out a couple of minutes and share your feedback about this session. Once again, I would just like to mention that Samvedna Care works extensively in mental well-being of older adults, workplace well-being, and you may reach out to us for any support you may have regarding your mental health or any emotional support you require. We are available. The website link is there. So do write into us at contact@samvednacare.com, and we'll be glad to assist you with whatever services you're looking for. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you so much.
Jyoti, it was pleasure to have your session. I can give you 100 out of 100. I can't give you 101. Technically not possible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining. Please do share your feedback. Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you.
Thanks.